I want to tell you a funny story about a boy who believed in ghosts. Can you believe it? Ghosts? There was a group of us that got together. Really happened. We were talking about one time when our supervisor was telling a story about ghosts. And there was a boy who was really into it. He could not believe it. He was terrified. But, oh, man, whenever we saw that, we knew we were going to have to get him. So the rest of us got together and decided what we were going to do. Later in that night, around 9 o'clock or 10, we got a fishing line, and a hook that we got onto it, and we put it down on the boy's blanket. We lowered it down, and it grabbed on. So my bed was next to his, and I had a hold of the fishing line. And then there was another guy on the other side, too. And then around 8, 9, 10 or so, felt like it was time to go ahead and do something. So I texted on my phone to my friend, and he got it and texted back to me to go ahead. I said, all right. So I yanked on the line. The boy's blanket came flying off of him, and he jumped out of the bed, running to the dorm supervisor, explaining about what had happened, how it really did happen. The supervisor said he didn't believe him, but the boy kept trying to convince him. The supervisor told him that the boys are just messing with you. Don't worry about it and go back to bed. So he went back to bed and finally fell asleep. And then around like 1 in the morning or so, I texted my friend again. Should we do it a second or third time? Friend said, go ahead and do it. So I yanked on it, and the boy went running out. The supervisor again said, you really think you have a ghost? I said, it's just a joke. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and sit and I'll watch while you sleep. The supervisor said he would watch the boy while he sleeps to make sure that it's not really happening. And around 2, 3, and then finally got to 4 o'clock in the morning. My alarm went off. It went off every single hour to let me know that I should wake up and see if we should try and scare him again. So I texted my friend, and he said, go ahead. And so I pulled it again, right in front of the supervisor, but he didn't really care. The blanket went completely off of him, startling him. The boy asked the supervisor, said, you see, look. And the supervisor looked over the blanket, and we were caught. He saw it. Yep. That fishing line right there that led all the way to my bed. I was busted. The boy was not happy. He really thought that ghosts were real, but still. But I really did get him pretty good. But he was so disappointed. Thought that he was a fool. My friend and I were trying to not crack up, texting each other back and forth about what had happened. Later on that night, the boy came up to me. I was passed out asleep. And the boy grabbed some shaving cream and put it in my hand. Right into my hand. boy came around, tickled my ear, and I tried to get whatever was tickling me off, and I smacked my face with the hand that had the shaving cream in it. That made me wake up, and I realized I had it all over me. I wiped my eyes off so I could see, but man, I already knew that who had got me. It was a boy that I had tricked before, no doubt about it. We all laughed and thought it was funny, because he got me, I got him, or I got him, he got me back. It was a good time. But man, that shaving cream was everywhere. I had to go and take a shower. I couldn't believe it that it happened, but he was really smart. I tried to explain to him that ghosts aren't real, and that hopefully he would feel a little better, but I made him feel like a fool, he made me feel like a fool back. It happens. We're equal now. He won, I lost. What can you do about it?